Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Jen Harcher. I just wanted to give you an update from the earlier live that I did. You know what? We've had a couple of hours go by, and with that said, the cluster of thunderstorms that I've been tracking is moving more easterly rather than southeasterly. So the Storm Prediction Center expanded the severe thunderstorm watch in our southern counties. However, wanted to say that most of the severe activity though has been south of our area. So I'll get straight to radar in just a second for you. Here's the latest. In fact, this is new now. We have Richland, Ashland, Wayne, and Holmes County have just been dropped from the severe thunderstorm watch. So now the only area that remains in the severe thunderstorm watch until 6 o'clock is Stark, Mahoning, Columbiana, Carroll, and New Philadelphia, not New Philadelphia, excuse me, Tuscarawas County. With that said, I'm thinking 3 o'clock and the rest of those counties will be canceled because like I said, these thunderstorms seem to be weakening even though you see a ton of it going on here. We've got lots of lightning in our southwestern communities, our southern communities, and some heavier rain associated with it. But the shear has weakened a bit, so gusty winds, yeah, we could have that, but the severe limits for those gusty winds will be below that to issue a severe thunderstorm warning. So let's take you into some of these spots here. First up, if you're south of this line, this yellow line, the chance of an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm as this cluster moves through. Again, the threats likely be stronger winds and also pea-size hail with it. And Johnny, I'm looking at some of these things. Johnny, I think it's going to definitely be a good evening at Cedar Point. It will clear out. In fact, if you're looking to the west of us on this map here, I-75 already starting to see some sunshine. So that's good news. Unfortunately, a lot of us, cloud cover, we've got the wind around, and we have steady rain in and around Lorain, Erie, Huron, portions of western Medina County, and then as you go down into Worcester County. Now where we have the heavier rain and where there's the potential of some severe thunderstorms within the next hour, in and around Coshocton, down towards Tuscarawas County, from Beach City over towards New Philadelphia, Newcomerstown, and then Coshocton. So right now, that's the only area that there could be a severe thunderstorm that pops out of that. We do have a few spotty light showers in and around Stark County, one just now to the south and west of Alliance, one drifting through Hartsville. Again, I'm really thinking the severe threat continues to decrease as we head through the next couple of hours. But the heat, oh boy, it is building off to the west of us. In fact, numerous heat advisories have been issued for these areas. I'm expecting the heat to move into our area tomorrow. It's going to be all about the heat and also all about another round of thunderstorms expected later. So there's that cluster. I'm going to zoom into some spots. We do have just regular garden variety thunderstorms in and around Erie, Huron County, and portions of Lorain County. We go down through Mansfield, Jeromesville, Loudonville. We've got still some thunderstorms in around Salt Creek, pushing through Holmes County, Millersburg. Again, that line getting ready to move towards the I-71 corridor. It is now west of that continues to work its way to the east. I'd say around anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. Again, so far I'm not seeing any severe thunderstorm activity. I'm going to look at what the National Weather Service is saying, and that's why they canceled the watch for Ashland, Holmes, and Wayne County with still heavy rain and 20-mile-per-hour winds, but a lot of the heavier activity has ended as far as severe goes. Now, let me take you hour by hour here. By 5 o'clock, I still think Futurecast is overdoing this a bit, but we'll likely start to see clearing. So later this afternoon, we'll have sunshine start to appear in our area. I think the rain and the thunderstorm threat should be over with by around 3, 4 o'clock. So dew points are in the mid 60s. It's rather sticky, muggy out there. A bit of a breeze. I'm looking outside our studio right now. We're at 78 degrees at the moment, and part of the reason is because, yeah, we've got the rain off to the west of us here in Cleveland and a lot of cloud cover around. Once we break free from this cloud cover, that's when I expect temperatures to spike back into the low 80s. I'm thinking maybe mid 80s, depending on how much sun you see and just how early you get it. So looking ahead here, this is 5:30 and you can see those thunderstorms long gone. As we head into the night tonight, I can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Most areas will just be muggy and warm. And then tomorrow we'll start off the day with some sunshine, a mix of sun and clouds. As we head into the late morning, there could be a cluster of thunderstorms that push through greater Cleveland over into the east, but right now I'm more focused on this line of scattered showers and thunderstorms. You can see it building off to the northwest of us. That's along a front, and that front's going to be pushing in the evening. So the best chance for thunderstorms tomorrow will be during the evening hours and the first part of your night before that threat out of here. And once again, there is the potential for severe weather, mainly after 5 o'clock. So for today, rain and thunderstorms, mainly south, warm and muggy. Our temperatures headed back into the low 80s. Again, I'm going to knock that down to around 82, 83 because we're seeing more cloud cover and some light rain right now in places. 73 with isolated storms. Tomorrow, hot and humid. It's going to be all about the heat tomorrow. That 92, it'll feel more like 95 to 99 degrees. In fact, let me go ahead and push this back here. Look at some of these heat indices. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we got a temperature of 90 degrees here in Cleveland. 96 is what it's going to feel like when you factor in the humidity. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon in Akron, 88, feeling like 95. New Philadelphia, 87, feeling like 97. It might just be below heat advisory criteria, but it wouldn't surprise me if a heat advisory is issued for some of our western and southwestern communities tomorrow. So definitely the heat, more so the talker than the thunderstorms. And those thunderstorms, again, coming in the evening. Monday into Tuesday, we're quiet, mix of sun and clouds, temperatures right around 80 tonight. And then Monday and Tuesday, and then on Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to bring back the rain chances, mainly in the afternoon and evening, and more so spotty and scattered across the area. Sorry, I'm reading some of these comments. Akron, Ohio, you might get brushed by some light rain in the next hour or two. Ooh, Wayne County, well, you've just been dropped out of the severe thunderstorm watch, so it's good to see that you're starting to clear up. Tuscarawas County, yes, I do think that, here, I'm going to go back to the radar for you. You're going to get this line moving in within the next half hour. So with that, you're going to get some heavier rain and also lots of lightning, maybe gusty winds upwards of 40 miles per hour. I wouldn't be surprised if the National Weather Service issues a special weather statement with that, but that's from Strasburg down to New Philadelphia and over into Bucks right now. So right now we're seeing the heavier rain in western Tuscarawas County. Eastern areas, again, it's moving to the east at around 30 miles an hour. And it's these areas that you're seeing the deeper shades of yellow and red and orange. That's the heavier rain, and that's where the severe potential is. Right now, you go to the north of that, northwest of it from Vermilion to Wellington, Creston over into Worcester, we just have some light showers. All right, so severe thunderstorm warning actually while we're coming on the air. This is for Tuscarawas County, and it goes until 1:30 in the afternoon. It's for the southern part of the county. Again, we're talking about some stronger winds. Let me get to the National Weather Service and see what they have to say about it. I believe 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with that and penny-size hail, so there's the potential of some hail with this. Let me go ahead and put a track on this storm for you from New Philadelphia into portions of Coshocton County. Most of the movement has been to the east at around 40 miles per hour, so I'll just take you through the southern part of the county. Port Washington, first of all, around 110. Mill, it's going to be in your area around 118, and then north at 134. So again, within this next half hour in southern Tuscarawas County, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning for those cells. We've got gusty winds upwards of 60 miles per hour, and also the potential for some hail. Let me go ahead and read what the National Weather Service has to say about it for you. So the severe thunderstorm, it's that line, that's exactly where I drew, from New Philadelphia all the way down to east of Zanesville. It's moving east at 50 miles per hour, so it's cruising 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So no threat of hail, just 60 mile per hour wind gusts with that line as it pushes through Tuscarawas County. All right, Lisa says it's raining here in Berlin with some thunder. No problem. Will miss my kids at Waldameer. Yes, I definitely going to miss your children there. I think most of the area, you can see our northern communities really not seeing much in the way of thunderstorm activity. Right now, the farthest north it's in and around Lorain and portions of Medina County. Again, as this cluster continues to work its way to the east, it's weakening, so it's just going to be reduced to just some light showers here within the next hour or two. And then again, where we're seeing the severe threat in our extreme southern counties, so all the way down over into Tuscarawas County, Coshocton County, I believe, is still under a severe thunderstorm watch. But again, here's the latest for you before I get off the air here and let you enjoy the rest of your day today. Our southwestern communities, western counties, severe thunderstorm watch has been canceled for your area. The only areas left in the severe thunderstorm watch, and this goes until 6 o'clock, Stark County, Mahoning County, Columbiana, Carroll, and Tuscarawas. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Stark and Mahoning County gets canceled out of that as well. So no problem. Everybody's saying thank you. I appreciate it. No rain, just high winds in Brewster, Ohio. Let's actually check the winds in parts of the area. Let's look at some wind gusts, see what we've got going on here. We've got some higher wind gusting upwards of 30 and around Hopkins. The lakefront, we just had a wind gust of 40. So yeah, some stronger winds especially in our northern communities, of course, with those thunderstorms moving through as well. We've got the winds generally out of the west. We're going to get more of a southwesterly component during the day tomorrow. Jess, thanks for your report. Cloudy, windy, and sprinkling, Dalton. And Tracy, thunderstorms in Elyria. I appreciate your report as well. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Of course, I'll stay on top of these thunderstorms for you. But again, as this cluster continues to work its way to the east, much of the severe activity in our southern counties to the north, just irregular garden variety thunderstorms. And just keep in mind, we definitely need the rain. I expect this to be all out of here. We should start to brighten up around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we can enjoy a lovely Saturday evening. And then we can get ready for the heat that we're expecting tomorrow. Our temperatures topping 90 degrees again. So I'm sure I'll speak with you again tomorrow afternoon. In the meantime, that severe thunderstorm watch for extreme southeastern counties until 6 o'clock, and then until 1:30. So for the next 20 minutes, that severe thunderstorm warning in southern Tuscarawas County. Have a wonderful day.